Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK the Amanda Knight, and I'm here to let you know that my so-called whatever podcast and No More Games Radio have joined forces. Listen to No More Games Radio on Sundays at 2 p.m. for your favorite episodes of my so-called whatever podcast, and maybe a live episode? Who knows? Tune in to my so-called whatever podcast for upcoming No More Games radio features and exclusive stories from our staff and DJs. And as always, follow us on social media at No More Games Radio and at my so-called whatever. Hang tough!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon to anyone, or good evening.
Guten Tag.
Whenever you're listening to this.
What does that mean? Good day. That means good day, right?
What?
Guten Tag.
I'm not really sure what that means.
I hope it doesn't mean like a swear word.
I don't think
or
so.
like a FU.
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. I think it's a greeting.
Let me see. Guten. It means good day, good afternoon, hello.
Oh, then
so it kind of covers everything. Guten Tag is
it's actually
Guten
that
Tag.
I didn't even know. I was doing a good thing.
I think it's German, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I'm so excited I can like truly celebrate now that I know I'm Irish.
I am also Irish and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I should have known that. Because I feel like there's a lot of Irish in this part of the country.
Yes, there is, especially Bangor. Bangor had a lot of Irish immigrants come here. They weren't treated very well, but yeah, like the whole like river area, like that was all houses,
and they were
like
all
house
Irish?
upon house upon house. It was all Irish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kind of like where, like right across from our old house on Main Street, like where the stage is now.
Like the waterfront
yes.
concerts. And
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like, I'm not going to say what it was called because it was a derogatory term for Irish people, but it was Blank Town. So anyway, yeah. So
enjoy your green beer. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed your green beer because you're hearing this after.
It was really funny because Kevin was saying like a lot of people at stores were dressed up on Friday. He's like, I didn't really realize like you could like early celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, well, I decorated for St. Patrick's Day. We're celebrating early. I'm just not wearing green, but
I wore green yesterday to work.
Yeah,
because I was like, I have a nice green sweater that I thought, oh, this is perfect for St. Patrick's Day. And then I realized St. Patrick's Day is on a Sunday and I'm not working. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just wear it Saturday.
Especially like if you're in school, like if you're a kid, you still want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, of course.
Now,
and
kids,
the leprechaun comes to my
they leave
to my
little
parents'
things,
house.
Right? They leave little, and the leprechaun comes and plays tricks.
Yes, mine does. But it only happens at Nanny and Papa's house.
Oh.
But she will leave, notes, or like in the past, she's left other things. I can't tell you what, but, and then the leprechaun comes and does play tricks.
Yeah.
And then also leaves little like gifts.
So Bryn and Brody, when they were in school, they made leprechaun traps in school. Like they were
cute.
like they worked on them for like a month.
That's so fun.
And we still have them. And they were
Did you ever
adorable.
trap a leprechaun?
Unfortunately not.
Oh man. I mean, that would have been worth
way too smart, I guess.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should put them out.
I should.
And you should take that picture of the leprechaun, the artist's sketch.
What? Oh my God. Oh my God.
That news story.
Oh my God. The one where they're looking at, we've talked about this before. He's up in the tree.
Yes. We have talked about this before. And I know that we have shared it before.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure. And it just,
Oh my God.
Could be a crackhead. I will never not laugh
Oh,
at that.
me either.
I
No,
mean, it's funny. It's
it
just
is
funny.
funny. It is funny. So we had a little, Brooke and I don't know if you guys know this, but like we don't actually see each other hardly at all. Like
No, we don't.
we see each other when on Zoom, but we don't like really hang out that much because
No,
we're
it's
both
hard
so
because we're
busy.
busy. We're
Right.
busy.
Right. So last night there's four of us. It's Brooke, myself, our friend Darcy, and our friend
I
Erica.
freeze. You froze or I froze.
Oh, it's probably me because
To
it's
me, you
raining.
froze because it looked like this.
Oh God, yeah, it just said your internet connection is unstable. So I may
Oh
have to
no.
switch internet connections, but for right now, we'll leave it.
Okay.
Um, so we went out to dinner. We have been planning this for so long. Last year we planned it, and I think I got COVID. I
Was
can't
that last year? I don't
remember.
remember.
I can't remember. And then the year before that, there was something else. And the year before that, we did have a get together at my house, like shortly after Christmas. It was like in January,
Yes, we
I
did. That was
believe.
fun.
Yeah. So it was just nice for the four of us to get out. I I don't get out like at all. And I probably should more often. I have a lot of social anxiety
You go
and
shopping though.
I
Like
do,
you
but
go out.
I don't
You leave the house with Kevin and
I
like you go
do,
to like stores and stuff.
but I won't go by myself ever.
Right.
Um, and that's
I would love
okay.
to go by myself, but I don't get to very often.
Yeah, I know. We could trade for a little bit. That'd be weird. That'd be weird.
That would be
Um,
weird. Let me have your shopping list.
yeah. And so we went to this restaurant. It was packed, like
Hmm.
packed. And the first thing I did, what did I do, guys? I spilled my drink on Brooke. Like literally spilt my drink. It went all over the table, all over the floor. People are looking at us. I was so embarrassed.
It didn't get me too bad. It just got like on my like it splashed on my knee. I don't know how because my knee was under the table, but it just like went under and splashed my knee and it got on my phone. But it was
I'm
fine.
sorry. I
It
guess
was fine. I have a good case.
it wouldn't be an outing with Brooke if I didn't spill something on her, I guess. For God's sake.
This is true. This is
One of these
facts.
days the tables need to
Facts
turn
on
and she just
facts.
needs to spill on me because I feel awful. I'm so just like, and I think it was because I was nervous and I don't remember. I think I was like about to talk and I talked with my hands and I was like using emphasis and I just knocked the thing right over. Yeah, I
We
don't
were
even know
also
what
at a
happened.
high top table,
Oh my God, my butt fell asleep.
and I don't like high top tables.
No,
So I feel like I always feel out of sorts at a high top.
same, same.
And I don't like and some people really love them because you get like a bird's eye view.
I'm okay with that. I don't need it.
I like a nice booth.
Say, oh, me too. But
I like a
not
nice
not
booth.
like one of those booths that like I need room. I need room in the
Yes.
booth.
Don't put me in
Not
a
Texas
four-person
Roadhouse.
booth. Don't put
Texas
me in a
Roadhouse.
four-person booth when I'm with somebody next to me. Put me
Mm-hmm.
in a four-person booth if it's only two of us.
Correct.
But if there's four of us, I'd like a six-person, please.
Yes, please.
Even eight.
Room.
Because then there's no place for your purse
No.
or your coat.
Your coat, like, yeah.
And you're bumping elbows.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh, so I have to tell you, there was this girl I don't know if I told you this, but there was a party to my right, sitting at a long table. And I kept looking over and like meeting the eyes of the person. I'm like,
Mhm.
she looks so familiar. Who is that? And I'm like, and the guy next to her looks familiar too. Who is that? And I just kept thinking and thinking and thinking. And then at the end of the night, I'm like, that's Bryn's field hockey coach.
Yes, you did mention that.
But
You
she
did
dyed her
mention that.
hair like dark brown, so it like threw me off. So
Yeah.
yeah, she saw me dump the soda, so that's great. That's nice.
Oh well.
But I had
Accidents
fun.
happen.
I had fun, and you know, I I do have to say, and it's nothing personal with you guys, but like I dread going out on things like that. But I knew I was gonna have a good time, and I'm so glad that we went. We just need to do it more often.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like every month or not like, but maybe like every 6 months do something.
Yeah. I mean, we could go every month.
We could. I mean, that would actually be quite nice, to be honest with you, because it would
Like,
give
we
me more
could.
exposure. I mean,
I
and I can
mean,
always have something at my house too, just chill.
I will say I was so disappointed in my salad. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh my God. Well, I wasn't gonna say anything when you guys had said like, but I have not been impressed. I haven't.
I
And
always have a good meal.
they
Always.
they've always been great until probably about 6 months ago. About 6 months ago is when actually it was a little bit longer because it was like towards the end of the summer, early fall. And their chowder, they had an amazing lobster bisque and they also had an amazing fish chowder
Yeah.
that I loved. I literally got a cup of broth, like of and like one piece of fish in a bowl.
No,
And I don't
that's
complain
not
about
it.
things like this, guys. Like I don't. Kevin does because Kevin's tight with his money.
Right. No,
Yeah.
yes. So, like, if he doesn't feel like he got his money's worth,
He was pissed.
my dad is the same way.
Yeah.
Like,
And
he'd never go again.
no, and the nachos were half the size that they normally are.
Yeah. They have way, way downsized,
Mm-hmm.
which that's fine. Like, I'm not
Right.
saying I need massive, huge portions, but we were
No.
expecting an oval platter and we got a round platter.
Right, for four of us. And
Right.
probably should have gotten two of them, which I wouldn't have minded getting two.
If we had
Here.
known.
Right. Because I feel like the last time we went, Brooke, I feel like it was still an oval platter.
And I think it was.
I can't remember, but I just feel like it was. And I totally would have ordered two because that's not a big deal. But it was a surprise. Right. And then
Yep.
it just, yeah. Yeah. But I will say what I got was actually quite good. The little
that mac
bites.
and cheese is delicious.
It was good. It was good. It wasn't what I was expecting though. And maybe I'm thinking of a different mac and cheese. It was still good, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So
you know what's a good mac and cheese?
What's that?
Heroes.
Oh, have you had their buffalo mac and cheese?
Yes, it's amazing.
It's so good. And I don't like spicy stuff, but I love theirs.
It's so good. And one time I got it, I think it was probably maybe the only time or one of the only times I got it, and I accidentally spilled my soda in it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was awful.
Oh no.
And then like I couldn't order more because everybody had already gotten their food. Like that would have just delayed everything.
Oh,
so I just had to like not eat it.
That's such a bummer.
Because it had diet soda in it.
And that doesn't taste good.
No, it was gross,
that only tastes good on like a roast. Until then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
it's been like
simmer.
slow cooked.
Got to simmer. Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun though.
We have gotten just some amazing stuff that's happened as boy band fans. Just amazing, 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 amazing stuff. And it couldn't have come at a better time, to be honest with you. It really couldn't have.
No, we needed this. We should intro.
Oh, let's intro. Yeah.
Okay, this is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Hey.
And it's like a hybrid episode.
It is. It is.
Like, do we call it a block party?
Or do we call it NKOTB on the sink, like Kelly calls it?
Maybe that's what we should call it.
We should totally call our episode that. And you'll hear it in Kelly's message. It was funny. It will make sense to you when you hear it. I think we should totally call it that because that's funny.
Sold. Done.
Okay. So we're going to be talking a little bit about New Kids and we're going to be talking a little bit about NSYNC and it's not NSYNC, it's NSYNC. Just putting it out there.
Just putting it out there.
Why is everybody calling it NSYNC now?
I don't know.
It's never been. Am I like living in a like alternate universe? Like, is it NSYNC and has it been NSYNC this whole time?
No, we've always said NSYNC.
Okay.
And that's what everybody always said. That's what like all the people said back in the day.
Yeah.
It's fine. So we're talking about both.
Yeah. We're going to talk about New Kids first.
Yes.
So amazing. Like a new album. You guys, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
We have been waiting for this for a long time, like a whole album.
Yes.
We've gotten new songs,
We have. Yes.
but like a real album,
Right.
it's been a long time coming.
Right. And I'm really excited about it because I feel like it's going to give them like a chance to do some cool like and not that they haven't done cool things before, because
Right.
I've liked the stuff they put out that hasn't been albums. I just feel like it's giving them so much opportunity to do a whole bunch of cool things.
Right.
So
And as a fan, like I have been like this is what I've been craving.
yes.
Like I've been craving new music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I know all of us have, most of us have. I won't speak for everyone, but I do feel that most of us blockheads have been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so freaking pumped. I'm so pumped. Like I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I don't know if I've said it, but if I wish I could listen to the block again first. Like as like I wish I could like newly hear it with fresh ears again.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was I feel like it was life changing.
No, and it's not corny. Like you just like laughed. It was. It was. It
And
was.
I'm really looking forward to having it won't be the same experience because it's different,
It's definitely different, yeah.
but I'm looking forward to having another experience of listening to a whole new album from
Mhm.
New Kids
Mm-hmm.
with fresh ears.
Yeah. And
It's exciting.
It is because even with 10, like I can remember where I was, what I was doing when I first listened to 10.
Me too.
At my desk, at work, and I was like, okay, I'm taking this moment right now. I mean, I listened to it, I think, but like a little bit, but like not listen to the whole thing.
Yep.
And I sat there and listened to it from start to finish. And I haven't done that since since the block. Really, to be honest with you, I don't listen
Yeah.
to albums. I know you do, Brooke. You are an album listener, but
I
I'm
am
more
an
of a
album listener.
single like listener. I've always been that way, except when it comes to certain artists, like NSYNC, New Kids on the
Yeah.
Block, Backstreet Boys, like
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
Like I am definitely an album listener. If I hear like a single that I like, I will listen to the whole album.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I like it the first time, I'll keep listening to it. Like that's just how I roll, I guess. I don't know.
I think I've always thought it was really cool because I guess I just don't have the attention span. Um, I or like I don't know what it is. It's so weird with me.
But you know what the difference is? I don't listen to them at home. I listen in my car.
Yes, and I'm hardly ever in my car.
I listen in my car. And I listen at work, like with my AirPods in. I don't listen when I'm home.
See, that's how it was for me with the block because I was going to work at the Bangor Daily News.
Yep.
Every day. I'd pop that CD in my what did I have at the time? What kind of vehicle did I have?
Was that your Oldsmobile?
No. It was
after that?
Kevin, what vehicle did we have after the Oldsmobile? The Equinox, the Chevy Gold Equinox.
Right. Yes.
But I loved that car.
Yeah.
And that's why when I think of the block, I immediately think of that car because I would take the long way to get to work just so I could listen to the album. And then I would listen to it at work with my earphones in because I mean, I did a job that I didn't require me to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it like when I think of the block, that's what I think of. When I think of 10, I think of working at home because I was working at Speak at the time and like listening to that on repeat. And when I say on repeat, and I was talking to somebody about this recently, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, I think it was Jackie. I was talking about I'm Still in Love with You by New Edition. And I said,
Mhm.
I listened to that song on repeat. And when I say on repeat, you need to ask Brooke what on repeat means.
Yes, because you would
Because
listen
it's
to a song on repeat for days.
days, same song. I don't know what it is. I just a weird quirk of me. I don't get tired of it. I don't. I don't. And that song, I loved that song so much.
Yeah.
And I'd actually forgotten about it until I saw her video and like my heart just jumped. I'm like, oh my God, that's that song so much. And then I remembered the video and oh my God, I loved that song so much. So anyway, I'm excited to create new memories with this new album
Yes.
that I can be like, and I'm not sure like what it's going to be like because I like jam out when I'm listening to things and like I don't know, I feel weird in front of Kevin because he's like right here. Like
Why do you feel weird?
I don't know. I don't like really sing around him.
Oh, I sing.
I
I
mean,
sing.
he's never said anything to me like to make me feel self-conscious. It's just I don't know because I like belt it.
Yeah.
I belt like
Pete and I have watched the Eras Tour movie twice.
oh,
It's I want to go, but I
me
can't.
too.
I can't. I
No,
can't afford it. I just
no.
can't afford it. And
Especially with what's coming up. Like
right. Or what we don't know
our money's
what's
already
coming up.
accounted for.
Right.
It's already
Exactly.
accounted for. And
Right. And
I
I
just
already like
all I have to say is
yeah.
thank God there's no New Kids on the Block cruise this year
Right.
because
But
I need to yes. Yes.
yeah. I mean, hopefully
Right.
we need
Right.
our money because we don't really know.
I just have a feeling.
I
But then
I
you said something and we'll get to that and I was like that friggin' makes friggin' sense.
yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about New Kids
Okay.
again.
Yeah. Back to New Kids. The new song, the new single, Kids.
Yes.
Amazing. Love it.
Amazing.
It's fun.
I know there was I saw a lot of people saying like that they didn't like it, which is like everybody has their own opinions. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And there's been New Kid songs that I've been mad about. I'm just gonna be honest. No offense.
Well,
I love
yeah,
you
of
guys,
course.
but I've been mad about them. And so I went into this with an open mind.
Hmm.
And immediately when I heard the beat of the song, I was like, I like it. And then
Yeah.
and then when the video came out, I was like, this is friggin' amazing. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but it is one of my top 5 New Kids songs. I can't believe I'm saying it. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but it is one of my top 5. That's how much I like it.
I don't think I'd go as far as to say that for myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I do really like it and I really love the video. And the video kind of pulls it together. The dance
Yes.
pulls it together. Like
Yes.
it's fun.
I think for me, it was more of an experience because it was something that I needed that I didn't realize I needed.
Hmm.
And it makes me so happy. Like, it's just a happy song. Like, it makes you feel happy. And then the video just made me feel happy, more happy. And I just, if that, like, and I like that they are like, I didn't feel like it had an 80s vibe too. I mean, the lyrics, okay. Can we talk about something really quickly though?
Sure.
Okay. When you're looking at the lyrics to the song, it says drop top, but I swear I hear crop
Yes.
top.
I hear crop top every time.
I hear the crop top
But
when Joe
I
says
hear
it.
croc. I hear it. I hear it every time. I know that it's not what it is, or it's not supposed to be what
Are
it
we
is.
sure though?
It wouldn't make sense.
I specifically,
Drop top makes
I
sense.
didn't even, drop top totally makes sense. But crop top kind of makes sense too, in that, like, put on your crop top and let's go. Let's get this party started because you're wearing a crop top.
I don't see it like that, but I do hear crop top.
Right. And Bryn, I said, what are you hearing? And she said, crop top. And I said, it's drop top. Isn't that weird? Like, I hear crop top too. And I said, if that means Joe wants me to wear crop tops to meet and greet,
We
sorry,
should
that's not
ask.
happening.
We should ask Joe.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just ask him.
Yes.
I mean, we'll just call him up
And say, listen,
on his personal cellular device
on his SkyTel pager,
and say,
on his T-Mobile Sidekick.
is it crop top? Did you sing crop top?
Are you, what's the word?
Did you mess up your own lyrics?
Yeah.
And then like put it to print or publish?
He's gaslighting us.
I think he is.
Like, he's saying crop top. He is saying crop top, but the lyrics are drop top. He's saying crop top.
It's all I hear.
That's all I hear.
And I hear it like distinctly.
It's so crisp.
Every time.
Crop top. I don't hear drop top. I hear crop top.
Maybe he had a little something in his throat.
Maybe. But I'll be like, sorry, Joe, I didn't wear my crop top. So yeah. Can't get in our drop top with my crop top.
Sorry about that, pal.
Sorry about that, pal. I have to say, you know me, I love the merch. I've always been a fan of the merch. So of course I had to get the box set.
Yep.
And I had a very long doctor's appointment the next day, and I was unable to get the signed vinyl, which I'm very, very sad about. I am so sad about it. I thought maybe I'd have like a break in between, but I guess it sold out in like minutes. Or seconds. So I didn't get the signed vinyl, but I did get the regular vinyl. So I'm not gonna, it's fine. It's fine.
It is fine.
It
is fine, but it's a bummer, and I get it, and I'm sorry.
And any other time I'd be right on there trying to get it. But that day was a long day, and I was trying to like think about it in my head, and then I got into the appointment, and I didn't have a break until after it was already released. So but anyway, I'm so excited for it. Although I do have some questions. And I get hung up on things, this. Like I get hung up on things, and I might be misreading this. And please tell me if I am. I know you guys will.
Yep.
But it says that the contest ends on August 15th, 2024. Okay. But it says the Still Kids, so your box will contain a unique code allowing you to enter a chance to win 2 complimentary tickets, meet and greet passes for Magic Summer Tour show. The Magic Summer Tour show will be over by August 15th.
Right.
So how does that work?
So WTF? I don't know. That's a mystery to me.
I was just wondering.
Maybe somebody has some inside knowledge and they can let us know.
Right.
Or maybe like we're reading it wrong. I mean, it's pretty clear.
Right.
But
okay, where's the little... Yeah, because it comes after the 64-page book includes a feature-length interview, extra photos, and track-by-track commentary. And if you still want to get one, they still have them on. So,
hey,
you can go get one. I'm excited about the board game. I think we should do a video playing it.
Okay.
And 2 out of 20 possible Polaroid photos. Do they want me to buy multis of these? Because I feel like that's what they want me to do.
Probably.
I cannot, but
I mean, probably.
I had a little when I bought this one. I was like, but money's tight right now, guys. It's not like it was 5 years ago when we were like throwing money up in the air.
Yeah.
Meet and greet, Barstool 1, Barstool 2.
Yeah. Oh man, though.
Those were the
I
days.
do miss it. I do love a good Barstool.
Same. So I'm really excited about the new album. I love that they did the dance moves.
Me too.
And I just think that it's gonna be, I'm just excited about it all. We've been waiting for some new music.
Yeah. It'll be really fun for the tour too.
It will be. And I love that Taylor Dane is on the track.
Yes.
When I saw that, I immediately thought of you, Brooke. I immediately thought of you
I
because
saw
you
her in
met
concert.
Taylor Dane.
I did not meet Taylor
Oh,
Dane.
you didn't, but you went to the concert.
I went to the concert because the party opened for her
That's right.
and I met the party.
Okay, sorry. Yes. And that was at the Bangor Auditorium, right?
That was at the Bangor Auditorium. And I was in like 5th grade. And it was awesome. That was the Bangor Auditorium.
Mhm.
And I went with backstage passes to meet the party.
You were in 5th grade.
I believe it was 5th grade. Yes.
Mhm.
Might have been 4th, but I think it was 5th.
Amazing.
It was fun. It was fun. I wish I could find my pictures.
Bangor Auditorium used to have some. Kenny Rogers came to Bangor Auditorium, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I mean, if you guys could have seen it, it wasn't that big.
No, it was not.
It wasn't a big venue, guys.
No. But it was, I kind of miss it.
Who did we go see after I had Brody? We went and saw
Goo
somebody.
Goo
Was it
Dolls?
Goo Goo Dolls? Yes.
Yes, it was Goo Goo Dolls.
And I started talking to some guy. Do you remember that guy that started talking to me randomly? I have a picture with him. He was like
Oh.
an opening act, and he's like, "Hey," and he said like he recognized me or something. I'm like, "No, you don't remember
That's
that?"
fair. Nope, I do not. I
And-
don't remember it at all.
And so we took a picture together. I was like, he might be famous someday. I don't think he was, but
No,
eh,
that's all right.
that's fine.
So we need to talk about Kelly Clarkson.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, so we were lucky enough, some of our friends went.
Yes.
Some of our friends did have tickets though and were turned away, which I felt awful about.
I know. I guess I just don't understand.
Same.
I
And
guess I
don't
don't
mean to be
understand.
negative about it, but it's just like, what if you flew there? I guess
Right.
you take that chance. I mean, I don't know.
All I could think about, Nikki, was obviously how awful it was for them. But then I was like what if you and I had gotten tickets?
Right.
And like we would have had to fly
Right.
or drive 8 hours
Right.
or take a big long train and money.
Mhm.
But like honestly, we would have had to fly because it was kind of short notice and with work and stuff. And then got turned away.
There were
Like-
people that flew there and got turned away.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that, like I put myself in those shoes.
I just felt like
And
it
I
made
would
me
have
sick to my
been
stomach.
same.
And it
I
wasn't a
don't
new
know how
kids
that
thing. Like
happens.
they didn't have control over it. But
Right.
I just don't
It
understand
was
why
a show
you would
thing. It was
give
like a production
away-
thing. Or
I understand you want a full audience. I get it. Some
Mhm.
people, but guess what? There's going to be people lined up there anyway to
Yep.
go if they have extra seats.
I think they underestimated
I think so too. You can't
New Kids
underestimate
fans.
blockheads. You can't.
No.
You cannot. They show up.
Yep.
They show up. So if anybody's listening, you cannot underestimate us because we will show up every damn time.
Right.
There's
Right.
no like, oh, sorry, can't go. No, you go.
You do the thing.
It's a commitment being a blockhead.
It really is.
It really is. So yeah, but I love Kelly Clarkson anyway.
I do too.
I love her.
I do too. I
And
really
she seemed very
like her. I
excited
respect
to
her
have
a
them
lot.
on.
Totally.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I really like her and I really respect her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really watch her show just because it's on here, like locally, it's on when I'm at work.
Yeah.
So
same. Yeah.
I don't get to watch it very often. I think this was actually probably the first episode of her show that I've watched in full.
Yeah. I feel like I watched one other one, but I can't remember what it was. One or two other ones.
Yeah.
Was Justin
But I really
Timberlake
liked it.
on? Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I watched another one of her shows and I watched it all the way through, but I don't remember who it was.
But I thought their performance was really good.
Oh, so good.
I thought the games they played were really fun. It kind of reminded me of the cruise.
It was like, bring back the cruise on the Kelly Clarkson show.
It did. It kind of like the game show night. It kind of reminded me of that because they were playful with each other and like that was fun. And anyway, yeah, no, I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed their performance.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved seeing familiar faces in the crowd.
That was so fun.
I watched it with Pete and I was like, Hey, I know that person. Hey, I know that person.
And then Christina and Teresa.
Yes. So when we were watching, I had told Pete about their story before, because it's incredible.
It is incredible. Yeah.
And while we were watching, I reminded him, I was like, oh my gosh, this is, I don't know that I remember that I told him the story, but I kind of gave him a quick recap of it while we were watching. And he was like, oh, wait a minute, you had told me about them. And it's a really cool story. It's very touching.
If you guys know, I mean, Christina's been with us from the get-go.
Yeah.
And
OG.
she has a special place in my heart and in Brooke's heart too. I just, her stories are amazing. She is an OG. She's gone on every single cruise. It's just, I love it so much. I love it so much. She has lived the ultimate new kid's life. And you
She
guys,
really has.
she's a freaking doctor and a songwriter. Like, her songs are like on episodes of things. Like, I see them, like,
it's legit.
Like, it's crazy. This girl
It's
is
awesome.
busy.
Yep.
And she still finds the time to send us stories, which
is crazy to me.
We appreciate it so much. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, as soon as I saw her on Kelly Clarkson, I was like, I want to hear her, like, her behind the scenes, like, 'cause she's just such a good storyteller.
Same.
But I didn't want to ask her because she's just so busy. And I don't want to ask. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But Brooke and I were talking this morning about it before we got on, and I said, I'm going to ask Christina because her story is so beautiful and amazing. I want to hear everything about, like, how, like, what happened on the show.
Right.
And
like how they were got in contact and
right.
How it all kind of came together.
Right.
I think that's really interesting.
Yes.
Not only from like a new kid's perspective, like a blockhead perspective, or from like a friend,
right,
perspective, but also from the perspective of, like, talk shows are on all the time, and they feature stories like this,
right,
from people all over. And I just think it's interesting to get, like, a little, like, sneak peek into, like, how it all comes together. I think it's really neat.
I mean, she deserves that and more, but they got, her and Teresa got the Fenway.
Oh, yes.
I was like, oh my God.
Those are awesome. That was really awesome.
Do not watch those. I was like, Christina, be honest with me. How long did you wear those and didn't take them off? Like, be honest.
That's funny.
So, Christina has agreed to send us her story, and she is going to do an audio story for us. So we're so excited.
Yay.
So be on the lookout for that. Also, she had a little note for us. I will read it to you. Let me see here. Let me get it. It's on Instagram. By the way, guys, we are having some really weird shit happening with our Instagram. Like, really weird stuff. And if anybody can give us some insight or whatever, like, I've reported it. I don't understand what's going on.
It's so weird.
It keeps saying that we keep getting the message that there's been unusual activity on our account. But when I go into the history to see, like, posts, likes, like, we've done nothing. We can't, because every time we try to log in, we can't like posts, we can't comment, nothing. So, like, right now we can, because I found a Reddit thread that somebody else was going through the same thing, and you have to, like, log in through the desktop, like log in through a browser and go in that way, because it wasn't letting us do the, like, I'm not a robot thing.
Right.
But, like, it keeps happening. It will be okay for a couple days and then it won't be. So if you guys see any weird activity on our account, can you just, like, let us know, like, send us an email. Can't send us a message on Instagram because we probably won't be able to get it, But
Right.
yeah, send us an email and just let us know if you don't mind.
Yeah, that would be awesome. It's just so weird.
So she said to follow up on her story from the last episode, because if you don't remember, last episode, Christina sent us a story about her first meet and greet, and she actually pulled it from a blog post she wrote, which was amazing. And she had this like part where they were filming a commercial, and we were like, is Jordan in the commercial? But she said Jordan was not a part of the commercial that was being filmed outside the venue. He just happened to walk out there during the middle of it, which of course distracted all of us fans. So that is our update. That is our update.
That's awesome.
So, and she also said that she wouldn't be able to tell us what was in each of the meet and greet bags. She doesn't have Joe's memory, but she could tell us like some of the things that stand out, the interesting ones. So I was like, we would love to hear that too. Like we would absolutely love to hear that too.
Absolutely. That'd be so fun.
So yeah, so be on the lookout for that episode. She's amazing, and I'm so glad that they had their spotlight because their story is just so important, so amazing.
Absolutely.
So we actually reached out to some of our, it's so like, okay, so here's the thing. We always call them our admins, but like there's so much more than that. And I've been trying to think of like a new name for them.
They're our friends.
Because yeah, they're our friends, but they're like, our
They're our
core
forever
group.
friends.
Yeah. They are our
I don't know
forever
what
friends.
I mean, I don't know what to label them as,
I guess we still have to call them admins because
but they are but they're definitely more than just that.
absolutely.
And I
Absolutely.
think they know that.
Right. So we asked them if they wanted to give us their thoughts on the new song by New Kids, as well as because we're going to be stepping into the NSYNC stuff in just a moment. So we'll start with Jackie. Let's start with Jackie.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to start with Jackie. And she's going to tell us about her thoughts on the New Kid song. So here it is.
Hey, Nikki and Brooke. This is Jackie, aka Brown Sugar Honey. Leaving a message about the new song from New Kids on the Block, Still Kids. I like it. I do. It's a definite earworm. I find myself constantly humming it and then being like, wait a minute. I thought the video was super duper cute, and I'm down for this new music. I want to hear it. I can't wait till the album comes out. So yeah, we're still kids listening to New Kids. Let's do this.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. And like she said, it definitely is an earworm. It is for sure.
Totally.
Yes, for sure. We appreciate you, Jackie. And I just love your voice. And I love that sometimes I can hear horns honking in the background. It's like New York City. I love it. I love it. I would never change it. I love it. So next up, we're going to hear from Courtney. And so here is Courtney's perspective on the new song.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Hey ladies, it's Courtney. Just wanted to send you a quick message about my thoughts on the new song Kids by New Kids on the Block. I really love the video. When I first heard the song, I wasn't too sure about it, but now that I've seen the video, it's such a fun song. I also love that they made a recording of the dance moves and seeing everybody on social media following along and sending in their videos, and then their social media person reposting everything. I can't wait for the album to come out on May 17th and to go see the show in Denver this summer. Miss you girls. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you. Love it.
Love
Love
it.
you.
I love that she said the thing about them teaching the dance, because I thought that was so
Yes.
cool. That was such a good
Absolutely.
thing to do. And then how New Kids social media manager was like reposting. And I have to say that the first one I saw, was before they posted that video. So before they posted the how-to video, there is this baby blockhead named Savvy Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And she is on TikTok and on Instagram. I love her content, first of all. Love their content. And they did, like, hours after the song was released, she was doing the dance.
Yes.
Side by side. Amazing. Oh, and May 17th. Can't wait. I can't wait,
baby.
All right. So next up is Charlene. Here's Charlene.
Hi, Brooke and Nikki. It's me, Charlene. I'm off work, so I'm calling you. Now, I wanted to talk about the New Kids song and how fun it is. I mean, aside from like just the song by itself and video combination, maybe because I'm 44, but them just being in a house, getting ready, putting shoes on, doing stuff around the house, hanging out in the garage, that kind of does it for me. I like that part of the video, that they weren't like getting bottle service at the club. It's just, it makes sense. But the song is fun. I like it's up tempo. I do not think the whole album will be like all kind of, nostalgia vibe, that whole bring back the time and 80s baby, all that's fine. But I do think that they're going to kind of lean more into the 10 and the block vibes that they gave for those other songs. I really hope, because, I mean, look at The Way. That was such a good song. Give us some grown folks song. But I did like Kids. I thought it's fun. It makes me happy. And, I just wanted to call and let you know. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, West Coast correspondent.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I laughed because she said that the video was like them doing hot housework instead of them, is better than them like getting bottle service at the club. And I thought the same thing. I was like,
same.
When I was watching it, I was like, I'm glad that they're sticking to them. I'm glad that they're keeping it real.
So the first time I watched the video, my immediate takeaway was these are 50-something-year-old men.
Mm-hmm.
And they are they're doing it right.
Yeah.
Like it's very true to life.
And it's like they know their target audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do. They know.
And Jordan, I would love for you to fix me a cup of coffee.
Oh my God.
Joe, I would love for you to
take my money.
Make my bed. Or don't.
And then mess it up.
Either or. It was just funny. And I love John blowing the leaves.
Me too. It was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say one thing.
Okay. I'm here for it.
I'm going to say one thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if crazy, and I've gone back and I've tried to watch and I've tried to like catch it, but I just can't. And I don't know if it's my eyes. I don't know. But when they're in the street doing the choreography and John is way off to the side.
Correct.
And he's dancing.
Yes.
John doesn't dance.
No.
Like John isn't the strongest dancer. We know this.
It's fine. Yeah.
John was doing really well.
That's Brooke. I said the same thing to Kevin. I said, I don't think they're going to show John. And then I'm like, wait a second.
No.
Wait a second.
And then immediately I thought, is it a deep fake? So I was trying to like really look at it. I don't
think it is. I think he was just into it.
I mean,
it could be. AI,
AI it's an incredible thing and it's a freaky thing.
Yes, it is.
But I was like, and no hate or shade to John at all.
No.
He's not the strongest dancer, and I don't think he cares.
No, he doesn't care. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Like, it's not like he cares. He's not going to.
He just is like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Here.
But he was keeping up in time.
He was.
So then I was like, all right, is that a deep fake? Like, was that really John? If it is, cool. If it isn't, cool.
I don't get either way. Either
But
works.
that was like the immediate takeaway. Like immediately I'm like, that's a little suspect to me. Either way is fine, but I just had to mention it.
Yeah, because
I didn't know if I was the only one.
I was looking for him specifically, and Kevin's like, yeah, he's right there. I was like, oh, what? Oh, look at him.
I know. Look at him go.
Amazing. So, oh, thank you, Charlene.
Yes, thank
And
you.
next up, we've got Mandy. Here's Mandy. Wait, that's Brandy. I was gonna say, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be.
Such a fine
I
girl.
love that song. Okay, here's Mandy.
Hi, ladies. It's Mandy. Just here to talk about new kids, new music. I'm so excited. I feel like we've just been waiting for this for so long, and it's finally gonna be here soon. The snippet of the song when they had first just released it on like their party line or whatever. I was a little skeptical. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, because unpopular opinion. I'm not really a fan of Bring Back the Time, but this song, Kids, has totally grown on me. I played it on repeat that day it came out, and I love it, and I love all the dance, um, like videos and everything that everyone's doing. So much fun, and I think them being on Kelly Clarkson like totally got me more hyped for it all. Just hearing them talk about it. And hello, John, doing a song. What? Like, I think I'm most excited for that song, and I really hope that it becomes my new favorite. I've been waiting for him to sing a song, like his own song, since I was 9 years old. Because Happy Birthday just, this wasn't enough. We need more John. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm so excited for this new album. I think I saw someone post like I think a picture of all the names of the songs, and I couldn't even tell you one of them, but I feel like they're all going to be great. I just cannot wait to hear it. And yeah, I guess that is it. Take care, ladies. Bye.
Thanks, Mandy.
Thank you, Mandy.
Love always, Mandy.
Love always, Mandy. We used to say somebody's last name there, but we won't say.
Yes, we did, but we won't. We'll refrain.
You guys won't know who they are anyway.
No.
I have to admit, the party line was such an amazing thing that they did. I just think it was so cool. But what was funny, funny but not funny, was I saw people posting that were from Canada that actually called it.
Yeah.
And it was not free. It was, in fact, not free for them.
I think I saw that too. Was Naomi? Did she?
I think so. I think it was Naomi.
I feel like I saw her post something.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Whoops.
So I love that there's that rumor that John is on this, and we need more John songs. We absolutely need more John songs. And when I heard that, and I hope it's true, because I want to hear him.
I feel like it is true.
Yeah.
I feel like that it is going to be a thing, and I'm excited.
So too. I think so too.
I'm excited because he's great.
Yes.
They're all great, but I love John.
And again, she talked about the fan videos that have been done. There's been so many cool ones done. I love it. I wish we would have done one. But
we still could.
I've had a hard time with the dance moves.
I haven't tried.
I've tried. I've had a hard time. Back in my day, I would have that routine down lickety split. Not so much now. Not so much now.
Maybe our kids could do it.
Oh, maybe.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bryn could do it. Sadie could do it.
I don't think Bryn would do it. I don't think Brody would. Brody would definitely wouldn't do it.
Well, you don't think Bryn would do it with Sadie?
I think she would with Sadie, but
I think she would with Sadie.
Yeah.
I definitely think she would.
She wouldn't do it just on her own. So last up, we have Kelly Moe, and Kelly sent us both her New Kids and NSYNC together. So we're going to transition into NSYNC after this. So we thought it was a perfect way to end our New Kids portion of the segment. Yep. And then sashay into the NSYNC part.
Oh my God.
So here it is.
All right, so this is your girl Kelly Moe from over at No More Games Radio, also an admin for My So-Called Whatever. And I just wanted to pop in and give you my take on the new song Paradise and the song Kids. So let's go ahead and start out with NSYNC on this one. NSYNC was my boy band after New Kids, so that's what I went right to. I loved NSYNC so much. I only got to see them once, unfortunately, and Lance was sick, so that really sucked. I feel like they kind of owe me a redo. I love all these teases that have been going out about, are they doing an album? Are they getting back together? Are they reuniting? I just really feel like I don't know if it's in the books for us, but I am still holding on to hope. So when this song came out, Paradise, and we were getting teases of, 2 dice in Instagram, and Chris, looking at you, mainly because that's the one that I follow the most. But I'm looking at that and I'm like, are they setting us up for heartbreak? And while I do love this song and I feel like it speaks to so many different situations and different people, one thing that kind of hits me in the heart and in the gut is that the song is labeled artist Justin Timberlake featuring NSYNC. And I'm like, I don't want it to say that. I want it to be the artist is NSYNC. And they could just release it as a single. But instead it's on his album, Everything I Thought It Was, featuring NSYNC. And that's okay. I'm here for it. If that's how we have to get it, that's fine. JT, I don't hate you. That is okay. But can we just get NSYNC together? Also, we really need to know for sure. Is it Justin that's halting the reunion, or is it JC? There's so many conspiracies out there about who it is. I'm going to take it for what we have right now, this song. I'm going to start flying my NSYNC flag a little bit more and hope that they give us what we're asking for and what we've been looking for so long. I mean, the Backstreet Boys went on tour with New Kids on the Block, and why can't NSYNC do that? I mean, how amazing would it be? Even if they just gave us like a residency somewhere for like 2 weeks or something or more. I'm not limiting you guys, but that's my thoughts. I love the song. It's definitely a hit, and I just love it. And I loved the videos I could find online of them all together is amazing. I really, really like this song. And when we go to New Kids on the Block Kids, so this song here gives me vibes of Bring Back the Time and 80s maybe a little bit, but it also kind of went into a different realm, but it makes me happy. It is so catchy, and the guys just all seem to have fun, and I love it when they each can show their own personality whenever they're out there performing it. And watching them on the Kelly Clarkson show, they did so well with it and had so much fun. And when Danny comes up there with his little solo piece, and I love it when Joey's just like the bro's bro and he come up and put his arm around Danny. Like I just love their interactions. I think it's great. The backup dancers, though, kind of threw me. They were on the Kelly Clarkson show and in the music video, and I thought we kind of got away from background dancers. So it makes me wonder if that's going to be on tour this summer with background dancers. Maybe, maybe not. But it was still fun either way. That song gives me a lot of energy. It's definitely something that you could put on your gym playlist and go on the treadmill or ride the bike with. Yeah, I think it's definitely something that could get you pumped up and make you want to go burn some calories or something. Overall, I do love both of these songs. I don't believe that I could compare the two and pick one over the other by any means, because right now my boy band loving heart doesn't know what to do, because I've got NKOTB, which has been my day one through it all, and then NSYNC, which came and mended the wound when the guys weren't together anymore. But it was a little bit after that. But yeah, I don't know what to do except for, maybe we should start trending a New Kids on the Sync tour. That sounds horrible, and I did just snort. That's okay. All right, that's my take, and I hope I'm not the only one who feels these ways. And yeah, I hope this wasn't too long. Bye.
Okay, one more thing about New Kids before we transition into NSYNC. I have to agree with Kelly. No backup dancers, please.
No.
I mean,
no.
I know they're
Yeah.
great. Like, I love them. I love backup dancers. I think they do, but just like I just want New Kids.
So backup dancers are great when it's like backing up one person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But when there's 5,
right.
It's just a lot.
My ADHD cannot handle it.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
I can't.
It's just a lot. And as I'm getting older, it's getting harder.
Overstimulating for me.
Yes.
And if there's too much going on stage, it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they do a great job. I mean, they honestly don't even have to do anything. I would be fine with that. Like,
same.
Honestly, you don't have to do anything. And I have to also admit, it is a great workout track. I have walked to it. It's got a great beat. So
I should try that. But I have to work out first to do that.
I have been crazy on the Peloton tread. So crazy that I actually had to take a break because I hurt my hip. Because I thought,
oh, that's right.
I'm going to start my running journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes it's just nope. I mean, and you should have seen me running. I was running.
Okay, Forrest.
I honestly, I was going for it.
Which is great.
And then all of a sudden, I got this sharp pain in my left hip. And I couldn't move. I had to stop the treadmill. I'm like, Nikki, what the hell are you doing? Everything was fine until you did this. And then for 2 weeks, my hip still hurts now. So I can't go all out, but yeah.
You gotta be careful.
I gotta be careful. Yeah.
We're getting to an age.
We are getting to an age.
I mean, that hip might be replaced in
good God.
10, 15 years.
Cheapers.
Maybe. I know mine will be, so.
Yeah. I'm sure mine will be. I'm sure
hip replacement. We'll be on scooters for a while after that.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I had to drive a scooter once at Target.
You did?
When I broke my foot and ankle.
Oh, that's right.
And we went to Target, and then Pete was like, just get a scooter. That's what it's for.
That's right.
And I hated it. I hated every second of it.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was awful. And I couldn't drive it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my scooter story.
I have been lucky, knock on wood. I have to actually knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
That I have never had to use a scooter. Because I would probably be the one running into stuff.
No, you would.
Yes.
You would. I did. They're very hard to maneuver.
Yes. I see them and I see people struggling with them, especially ones that aren't obviously broke their leg or something and they're having to use it because they have to still shop.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. They're very touchy. I'd like to point out one thing that Kelly said that I agreed with. And that is that I didn't know how to feel about it being by Justin Timberlake and NSYNC.
We're talking about NSYNC?
Yes. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Nope. That's
on the
fine.
switch. I'll take it. Obviously, I'll take anything I can get. I will take it.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin, great. His album's great. I've listened to a little bit of it. Haven't listened to the whole thing, but I don't know. I just wish it was just by NSYNC.
Same. And as a matter of fact, in my brain, in my mind, it is just NSYNC.
Right.
Technically, it is Justin Timberlake featuring NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that.
No.
So it's just NSYNC for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as Kelly said, I think it was Kelly that said it. Yeah, I'll take it as it is. I'll take it for what it is.
Right. I'll take it. Yeah.
But at the same time, I do feel like it should just be NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll talk more on that when we get to a part.
Yeah.
That we talked.
I'm just going to bring up this one more thing with Kelly, and then you and I can give our things, and then we can listen to their things afterwards. I love that she said that's where we get our episode title. New Kids with NSYNC, or what'd she say? NKOTB sync.
New kids on the sync.
New Kids on the sync. Yeah.
I pictured new kids sitting on a sink.
On the sink. Yep. So we would love
in a restaurant.
Could you imagine?
Like a long bathroom sink.
Yeah.
A new kid sitting on it. We're gonna AI that as our graphic.
I would love I wanna rock with you with NSYNC and NKOTB.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm crazy for you.
That would be my dream tour. We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've talked about this.
Yes, we have.
On the podcast.
Right.
If they could tour together and do like what Backstreet Boys did with them, that would be amazing.
I was a little brat when Backstreet Boys came out with NSYNC. With New Kids. I was like, eh, why can't it be NSYNC?
Me too. Same. But and we went and we loved it.
And we loved it.
And we went again.
And
we went twice.
Yes. And then we went and saw Backstreet Boys.
Exactly.
Right.
And we loved it.
Right. And we were part of the Nick Carter fan club. Well, I was anyway.
I was not.
I got a t-shirt.
But yeah, so I would love something like that. That is a pipe dream.
Yes, absolutely.
But I love this. I love the song. I love the song. I don't get emotional.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys know that.
Mm-hmm.
But this made me a little emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a lot. Like I wasn't howling, crying, but it, like the song. It's a beautiful song. It's an NSYNC song.
Right.
It's an NSYNC song.
Yeah, I definitely got emotional when I heard, and I'm not gonna no, when I heard the lyrics. I've been waiting forever right here for this moment because I have. And call me foolish. Oh, you can call me. I can't remember that song. But all I want is your love. That's selfish, not foolish. But you can call me foolish because I can remember I've talked about it on the podcast, and Charlene had brought it up because she had really wanted to get tickets to this. Charlene is a huge NSYNC fan, just like Brooke and I. And Kelly, because Kelly said too, like NSYNC was her after New Kids thing, and that was ours too. I mean, just like we've said, our conversation in the car was, this is going to be like our New Kids. This is going to be our New Kids reunion. Like, okay, Brooke, who's your favorite? Okay, Lance is my favorite.
Right. We got to figure this out.
Right, exactly.
Get our ducks in a row.
When I realized they weren't getting back together, and it was shortly before I got married or shortly after, I like broke down because I wasn't ready. Like, I feel like I didn't live my NSYNC life till its fullest, even though we had some great experiences. We were able to do some great things.
We really did.
I guess I always thought they'd get back together. Like, I always thought it was momentarily, like it was like a hiccup,
hiatus,
hiatus, just a short one. Justin was going to release his solo album, and then here they are again. And when it became clear that that wasn't going to happen, I had a real hard time with it. And I actually stopped listening to NSYNC for a little while. And I'm talking, I listened to NSYNC all the time. All the time. They were a big part of my wedding. And I don't know. It's just I felt those emotions coming back when I was listening to that song, but in a good way. Like in a way like I have been waiting for this.
Yeah.
It was different than New Kids though. It was different than how I felt about New Kids reuniting. And I'm not talking like different better. It was just different. It was more like when New Kids reunited, it was like a childhood type of,
yes.
Whereas this was more adult. This was more like, I don't know how to explain it, but
I mean, I feel different about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I'm in a different life stage too.
Yeah, for sure.
When New Kids reunited, I was still kind of a kid.
Same,
I mean, I was in my 20s. We were in our 20s.
Right.
But like when you're in your 20s, you were also in a different space than I was. Like
I had already had 2 kids.
Right.
I was definitely in a different space.
I was not even married. Like so I, in a lot of ways, I mean, I worked, I lived on my own. But in a lot of ways I felt like, a kid still. And now, and let me just say, this isn't NSYNC announcing they're reuniting.
No.
But the
we can't
thought
get ahead
of
of
it,
ourselves.
right? The thought of it right now in this stage of my life, when I am very nostalgic for my younger years, not my kid years.
No.
But like my 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, like right in that like 20 to 22, like that age, I am nostalgic for lately because I just am. I don't know. So that was a huge part of my life at that time. NSYNC was huge in my life and yours.
It honestly, it was the only happiness I had. I'm not gonna be, and that sounds really, but Brooke can attest to it. It was the only happiness I had besides being Brooke's friend. Like that was it. That's all I had was NSYNC, and it got me through so much in my life. If I didn't have NSYNC,
you had a lot. You were going through a lot.
If I didn't have NSYNC, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. And I know like people say that and people are like, oh no, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. NSYNC kept me going. The thought of being able to see them, maybe possibly meeting them, like just going to their concerts, just listening to their music would be like take me out of whatever was going on at that moment. And also, I met my husband when, I mean, he helped me pay for the concert Brooke and I went to, and we had amazing seats at Foxborough. Like, I mean, so that like I have all memories of him, like the older albums of NSYNC make me think of Kevin. So also when I met Kevin, I think I've said the story. I was asking him if he wanted to play basketball sometime. I guess that was my like line. I don't know. I only
It's
used
your
it on
pickup
him,
line.
but and so I was like, hold on, let me get your number, because at that time, like you wouldn't like put it in your phone. Like
right. Because it
like,
wasn't,
there was I think you could, but like we just didn't do that then. We still use like address books. So I ran inside and got I had an NSYNC, and I still have it, NSYNC address book. And it was like a long, skinny address book, and I put his number in. So, I mean,
does he have the same cell phone number now as he did then?
He does. So do I. So
I know you do. Yep.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Yep. So,
but I'm a skeptical person. I'm very skeptical.
Well, we have to be with this. We have to be.
And as much as I want this to be like they're coming out,
Mm-hmm.
like here we are. And now we're going to make more music and we're going to do more things.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they're there yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to be. If I
Mhm.
could will them to be, I would.
Mm-hmm.
I really love this song that
Mm-hmm.
we've gotten.
Absolutely.
And I love Better Place too.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I think that these were really great for them to do for us fans.
Yeah.
I am not expecting anything more in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me sad.
Yeah.
So I try really hard not to let it make me sad because we could have nothing.
Right. And we didn't even think we were going to get this. Let's be honest. When the Trolls thing came out, I didn't think we were going to get this soon.
The only thing that gave me some hope wasn't there like and I might be like confusing it from the Trolls recording, but didn't they show on some of their social media, like maybe Joey or
Like in the
Lance,
recording studio?
like in the studio after
Yeah.
Trolls? Like after that would have been recorded?
I don't recall that, but you may very well be right. And if I saw it, I think I automatically would have thought it was Trolls because
I think I did.
I really didn't think when I was shocked. Well, I was shocked and I wasn't shocked that they were on Justin's album. I don't know how to explain that.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm
I
putting
know
down?
exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
And I don't know. So yeah, Brooke, talk about the t-shirt, the Justin Timberlake t-shirt.
So, I mean, I guess we should back up and just say, like, yes, he had his show out in LA, Justin Timberlake, and
it was amazing.
NSYNC, the rest of NSYNC on, and they did. I know they did Bye Bye Bye.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy for people who got to be there. Like, I'm so happy.
Me too.
And for those people who went live, you're the real MVPs.
I was sleeping, but you are the real MVPs. And some of those lives were saved and I could watch them the next day. And then I saw like the full
Justice for JC.
Yes.
You know what you did.
I love
you so much. You made me feel like I was there. And yeah.
So that was awesome to be able to see it the next day. And it was really exciting. Mm-hmm. For anybody that was there, or any of us that got to see it, and I'm sure by now anyone that's a fan that's on social media has seen it. Mm-hmm. But I think that's really cool. And then our friend Becky, had sent us a link to Justin Timberlake's store, and for his merch store. Anyway, and there's a T-shirt with the lyrics of Paradise on it, and I immediately was like, I want that T-shirt. I've got to get that.
Right.
And then I saw the date or the one like venue listed, and I'm like, well, maybe I don't want the T-shirt. Not to say that you shouldn't get it if you weren't there or whatever. You do what you want to do. But it made me feel like, okay, this was a one-off thing. This was a one-off, one-time thing. And Justin is selling the T-shirt on his site. That's cool. You know, get your bag.
Right.
But it was a one-time thing. So I am not expecting anything further, at least for now.
And when you said that, because it was actually yesterday when we were sitting at lunch, at dinner, I was like, that makes perfect sense. Like, it's not that I was like, oh my God, they're getting back to blah, 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 blah. But I mean, you get excited. You get caught up in it.
Of course. Yes.
You know, and I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm not. It's just that made me think maybe this is just a one-off. Like, I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
I hope it's not.
Um,
And I think there will be more in the future,
mhm.
but it might be a more distant future.
Right.
And I guess that's okay. Like, I'll be here as a fan. I'll be here.
Hmm.
And I'm happy that we have what we have.
Right.
I am still in my heart. This is an NSYNC song. This is on a Justin featuring NSYNC song.
Hmm.
And I'm going to enjoy it for what it is.
Absolutely. And enjoy we have.
Yes.
And I actually drove to this song the other day.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
I drove Bryn because we had to go to Newburgh to get her dress altered.
Oh,
her
that's
prom
right.
dress, which is amazing, by the way.
It is amazing.
I will definitely post a picture. You guys, it's gorgeous. And we listened to the new NSYNC and New Kids on the Block songs, like on repeat.
I love that.
And I'm going to tell you guys something. And again, I don't know if it's in my ADHD brain or whatever, but my brain had trouble transitioning between the songs. I don't know if it was because of the end of one and the beginning of the other, but like it really had a hard time transitioning to the next song. I've never had that happen before. Never. But like I was still singing Paradise going into Kids and vice versa. Then when it played Paradise, I was having trouble. I was still singing Kids into Paradise.
That's so weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
It was so weird. And so when I got home, I thought maybe it was because I was driving. And I mean, if you guys don't know, like my vision has gotten really bad. And so I was wearing glasses. Everything was safe. But I've gotten even more so anxious about driving. And it was nice and the music kind of like, it was like my theme songs to get me going.
There you go.
So, but yeah, I thought it was maybe because I was driving. So then when I was getting ready to go out to dinner, I played them again.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing. It's like my brain had trouble. So you guys listen, like go and make a playlist.
I'm going to do this.
On Spotify, if you're on Spotify, you have to actually put them in multiple times because it will start playing like a random Mariah Carey song or something. Like, it won't just keep playing the two songs. I don't know if Apple Music does that or not.
It does not.
So,
I think if I put it in a playlist and I repeat it, it will just keep repeating.
Yeah, I was a little pissed about it, but eventually I got it down so it would keep playing. And yeah, it's like my brain can't transition between, and I've never had that happen before. Ever.
They're two very different songs,
but it's weird.
I'm going to try it. Now, did you do Paradise first and then Kids?
Yes.
I'm going to try it. I just want to see
and then go Kids into Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
I'm going to do that for when I go out today.
Do it. You'll just be like, I don't know. I'll be interested to see if you have the same thing happen, because I didn't ask Bren because like as it was happening, I didn't realize it was happening. Mm-hmm. Because again, I was anxious driving, so I thought it's just me driving. Like,
right.
Like, why am I still singing the song when I'm going into this next one? And like, it's like I was almost singing Paradise to the tune of Kids and Kids to the tune of Paradise. I can't explain it. It's freaking weird.
I'm gonna try it out. I'll test it.
Let me know. So we've got a few of our admins decided to give their takes on the new NSYNC song. And so we're going to play them for you right now.
Yeah.
So first up, we have Jackie.
Brown Sugar Honey.
Here she is.
Hey, it's Jackie again. And this time I'm leaving a message about the new song from Justin Timberlake featuring NSYNC, Paradise. I heard a clip that was leaked or shared, and I wasn't too sure what I was going to feel about it from that little clip. But after hearing the full song, I totally love it. I love hearing their voices together, even though we got, a little taste of it on the Trolls movie. And I do remember, I just felt it. I knew NSYNC was going to perform with him at that LA show. And, it went into midnight, and it's I'm 3 hours behind. So I woke up in the middle of the night and saw all these pings on my phone and opened it up to see that NSYNC did in fact come and perform with Justin. And the fans, I'm thrilled for the fans who were there. They got a little mini concert. And honestly, I couldn't even hear what song they were singing because the screams were deafening. The screams were deafening in the videos that I saw. So yeah, this is happening. And I did notice, I think it was Johnny Wright's Instagram, because I was watching it earlier when he was giving out tickets to fans who had stayed the night, and he had extra tickets for the show, so that was fun to watch. But he said step 5. So I had not been noticing that he had different steps in post, but what's step 6? Would it be an NSYNC tour? Yeah, let's do this. Come on, we've been waiting.
Jackie, I love you.
I love you too.
And
you're awesome.
Johnny Wright posting what's step 6. That's giving me a little like, okay, something else happening. Because I didn't notice that.
I didn't either.
And so when she said it, I was like, oh, because because we listened to Jackie's stuff this morning.
Yes.
So I'd already, after the t-shirt thing, I was like, yeah, okay, Nikki, calm down. And then Jackie said Johnny Wright posted that, and I was like, okay, what? So
I don't know.
Step 6? And are they referencing New Kids on the Block with the steps?
That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But like with New Kids, there's 5 steps.
Right.
So I don't know.
So are they also saying, well, there's only 5 steps? I don't know.
But I really would like to know.
Right. Right. So thank you, Jackie, as always. We love you. And next up, we have Charlene,
West Coast correspondent.
Our West Coast correspondent. We love you, Char. Here she is.
Hi, my main ladies. It is me, Charlene, your West Coast correspondent. So, I just wanted to call and talk to you guys about that new NSYNC song. I really like it. And it feels like an NSYNC song. It doesn't feel like something it's not. I'm kind of hoping that I've been waiting forever is like a thing being like, a hint that they're gonna come back to us because we've been waiting forever, which I've literally been like commenting on every single post of any of them about them getting back together in LA. That's what we want because we've been waiting forever. Anyway, I like the song. I listened to Justin's whole album, but I've been listening to that song on repeat, of course, just like I did with Better Place Patrols. And I think you guys like it too. Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little feedback. And they need to tour already. I don't think it's too much to ask, is it? Okay, bye.
Okay, so I have to tell you that I was so sad for Charlene when she didn't get tickets. She wanted them so bad.
I know.
And like we've said, she is a huge NSYNC fan, just like us.
She maybe even bigger. Out.
Maybe even bigger. And I just really wanted those tickets for her. I really, really wanted those tickets for her. She deserved those tickets.
Yeah, she did.
But maybe there'll be another moment for her.
Well, I'm holding out hope for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, and like she said, I had a hard time because I'm thinking they're singing these lyrics for a reason. That's immediately what my brain went to as soon as I heard that song. I've been waiting forever.
The cynic in me.
Right. You were like, no, this is about a woman.
No, I'm like, these lyrics are universal. They could mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
They might want us to think that they mean that,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't necessarily. But that's just me being like that person.
But when I listen to the song, when I listen to it, actively listen to it, I believe it. When I
The
listen
first
to it.
time I heard it, when I watched when I watched it on like a saved live and I heard that,
Mm-hmm.
barely heard it because of all the screams,
Right.
but I heard that, I did get chills.
Especially the line, and all this time I've always wondered if it would feel the same as it did when we were young and not afraid.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And can I just say, JC, you carried
Mm-hmm.
as always. I'm a fan. I'm a big,
I am a
big
huge fan. I am a huge JC fan. I'm telling you, like, you know how people, I'm not switching. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not, because I don't do that. But I
mean,
will
it's okay if
say,
you do, but
because I've always been like with new kids, I'm like, how do you have a new favorite? Like I've always not, I understand now. I understand. I understand. But Lance and JC are tied for me. But like then Joey is too, and Chris.
I love Joey. I love
and
Chris.
Justin. Like you know, like I mean, Joey and Chris more so because we've had moments with them. Like we've been so lucky.
We know them.
Right.
I mean, we met them.
But Chris remembered us. Like that was crazy.
Right.
And for him to be like, yeah, my so-called whatever. How the hell did you remember that? Like,
Yeah, I
how
don't
did
know.
you remember that?
I don't know,
Because
but that's
I never
amazing.
said it. I never said
It's
it.
awesome.
He's like, yeah, my so-called whatever. Just like that. Like it was nothing. And I was
We
like,
should
what?
get in touch with him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know. Why not?
You never know. You never know. You just never know.
Just kind of throw it out there in the universe.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. And you guys, I need something because I need the rest of my license plate to get signed.
Yes, you do.
I need the 3 other members. So,
for sure.
oh, I just love them all so much. I do.
Me too.
So
and I'm very happy and excited for what we have.
Yeah. So that's all we have for right
That's
now.
it, guys.
Yeah. This was a longer episode. That's okay.
It was.
We haven't had one in a long time. This is probably not going to go out Monday. I also want to put out there that we are going to be on hiatus, and this is a real hiatus, like not an NSYNC hiatus.
Right.
We are going to be gone the entire month of April and the rest of this month. Tax season is a bitch. That's all I have to say.
Tax season is a bitch. I'm going on vacation.
Brooke's going on vacation. Also, we are trying to prepare for our 300th episode. So if you guys don't know, that's the next episode. Number 300. Crazy. Can you believe we've done 300 freaking episodes? Because I can't.
No. Nope.
I can't. I cannot.
I can't.
So we really want to make it special. And we really want to, I don't want to like promise anything that I can't, hold up.
Deliver.
So try not to get too excited about, I mean, not that you'd get excited. I don't know, but like it might not be anything.
We don't know what we're doing for an episode.
We have no idea. We have been brainstorming for months.
And we have no idea.
We have nothing.
So if you guys have any ideas,
oh my God, if you have ideas, we would love to hear them. Shoot us an email, shoot us a message on Instagram. Hopefully we'll be able to read it. Or shoot us a message on Twitter. Either way. But if you feel like it, we would love to hear your thoughts on the podcast. Maybe favorite episode, just a quick little audio clip.
Yeah.
And we'll include it in our next episode. Hopefully we'll get some. And so we can have them. I
And
understand.
if you don't hear
everybody's so
any on that
busy.
episode, we didn't get
We
anything.
didn't get any.
But that's okay.
But that's okay. It's fine. You know, and maybe I'll reach out to the people who've sent us stories, like send an email and just be like, we'd love to hear your thoughts, like, you know, anything. And again, if you have any ideas on what we could do for our big episode, that would be amazing. 300 episodes.
Yikes.
300. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
7 years we've been almost doing this for 7 years.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's so
it feels
weird
like it's been
because
3.
Honestly, when Brooke and I first started this, as we've said before, we were like, yeah, maybe 3, 5 if we're lucky. You guys, we're going into almost a 10-year stretch here.
It's crazy.
When we started this, Bryn wasn't even in middle school yet.
God. Sadie was just a little thing.
I think, let me think. So let's think. 7 years. She's graduating this year.
So we started in 2017,
So
right?
she was going into middle school. She was going into 6th grade.
So, and Sadie in 2017, she had just, when we started this, like first started, she was just about to turn 5.
Wow. So she was just starting school.
Yeah. Or she had
Insane.
just turned 5. She
Yeah.
had just turned 5. Like days before. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I remember, this doesn't have anything to do with the podcast, but I remember when she was born calculating. And I remember thinking Sadie will be going into 6th grade when Bryn will be finishing her senior year. Like we'll be going into her senior year.
Yep.
And it seemed so far away.
And it goes like a flash.
It does. In a flash, it's done. I mean, Bryn's even having a hard time with it, to believe it or not. She's having a hard time she's not ready, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a crazy time.
Right. I wasn't ready
your
either.
life.
To be honest, I wasn't ready. I think she's way more ready than she thinks she is. I think she's way more ready than I was. Yeah, 7 years. We're going into 300 episodes. And just think of all the opportunities we've had.
I know.
We're
It's
so
pretty
blessed.
crazy.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky and blessed to have such an amazing audience. We couldn't do this without you guys. So
nope.
So on that note, also if you've sent us stories and we haven't read them yet, we would love it if you feel up to it. We'll still read your stories. Trust me, we will still read them. But if you would like to resend it and do it in like an audio file, we just want to hear your voice. Like, I think it sounds so more personal, and I wish we would have thought about this sooner. And I think the reason why we didn't is because some of the stories we were getting in the beginning were a little messed up.
Yeah, there were some that we couldn't share. We've talked about this.
We've talked about this. And I don't, messed up's not the right word, because I don't want to like shame those people, but we definitely could not share them.
There were some illegal things.
Right.
There were some, that's all. And we would never want to come across like we were condoning something.
Correct.
And it's not to say that people don't do stupid shit when they're young.
Right.
I've done stupid shit.
I've done stupid shit.
But I'm also not going to like necessarily air it out on a podcast and have people think
we do, but that's okay.
Sometimes, but like, I don't want anybody thinking that we condone any of it now.
No.
Because we're grown adults.
Right. And I think you guys understand that.
Yeah.
Those have been listening to us. You totally get it. So that would be amazing. We've already got some like new episodes, not new episodes, new stories with audio files. We're really excited because like this is a new chapter for us. And I think it opens us up to different things. I think it's the change we've been looking for to make this, a little bit different, a little bit the same.
Yep.
Just adds a little extra to our podcast.
Yep. Definitely.
So again, send us audio files. If you don't know how to do it, please reach out to us. We will teach you how to do it. Honestly,
it's easy.
and it's not easy for everybody, but it will be easy for us to teach you how to do it.
For
Not a
sure.
problem at all.
For sure.
Please don't feel stupid. Please ask us. We will show you how to do it.
Mhm.
I can show you how to do it on Android, and I can show you how to do it on your computer, and I can show you how to do it on Apple. So on an iPhone. So just let me know. You can email us. Probably the best way to send the audio files is through text message. And there's no time limit also. So we did get a few messages that people were trying to keep them under 3 minutes. Don't worry about that. Like,
Right.
obviously
No.
they don't want to be like an hour long. It's not obvious, but like an hour long, that might be a little hard for us to get it all in. But
Yeah.
like, don't worry about 3 minutes. And I didn't make that clear. I was just saying 3 minutes for the voicemail. Like if you
Right.
went and left a voicemail on, I think there's a 3-minute limit. I think that Charlene tested it. So send us your stuff and send us your ideas for our 300th episode. And we will see you guys the first week of May.
Yes.
We will be here with our 300th episode with bells
Who knows
on.
what it'll be?
We have no idea. Yes.
You will be as surprised as us.
Exactly. So we love you guys. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for listening. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. And we'll be loving you forever.
Forever and ever.
Bye.
Bye.